It's official, Wagga Tigers are flying, and it's a top-of-the-table clash in the Riverina League this weekend. 12 months ago, Tigers headed to Griffith and they lost. It was a defining moment. They've lost only 2 games since, both in last year's final series to the teams that went on to the grand final. Joining us from the league's hottest team is midfielder Jake Gaynor. Jake, thanks for coming in, mate.
Thank you.
You had a big win at Ganmain last weekend, but the biggest thing is your defence at the moment. You're holding teams to about 30 points on average this year. Has that been a big focus?
Yeah, our back six has been the key to most of our success lately. They've just been real strong. They just get up and about and just gets everyone up and going, and really just helps us get goals on the board. And yeah, they're a massive key to our success so far.
As I mentioned, you're on the road again to Griffith this weekend. They're the only team you haven't played yet this year. Is there much talk about keeping that unbeaten record alive?
Oh, not really. We'll approach it like any other game, really. We'll just go in confident. Should be right. Griffith are pretty strong lately. They had a good win over at Griffith on the weekend against Mango, but no, we should go in confident. We'll be right. We'll have a crack.
They look a little bit different this year with Guy Orton back and a couple of other experienced players in out of Canberra. Do you know much about the Swans?
Oh no, I've watched them a couple times. They've got a real good midfielder, that Jordan. I don't know his last name. Yeah, he's been real good. That Guy Orton, big centre forward as well. Yeah, no, they're looking pretty good. Young side, sort of like us, and it'll be a good contest.
Going back to that game last year, do you remember much about that game and what it was afterwards that helped Matt Rava and yourselves turn that season around?
Yeah, no, that game probably helped us a lot, really. It showed us that if you don't go in up confident in games, you really just lose. But they're always strong over at Griffith. So, no, you just got to have that good mindset, and really, that's really got us up and going in the end after the season.
It looks like Sean's come in and really built on what you had last year, starting with a big pre-season. What's he been like as a coach and what's he like to play with?
Yeah, Sean's super as a coach and as a player. He does everything right. He's a good on-field leader, off-field leader. Just shows all us young blokes what to be if you want to be type of player, a coach like him. So yeah, he's real good to have around the club.
There's a couple of other new faces there this year too. Who else have you enjoyed playing with this year, and who looks like being a big part of your season?
Yeah, Rob Toohey from Canberra and Dale Walker and Jesse Manton. Yeah, they've been real handy. Dale's just unreal to play with. He just doesn't be quiet down the back line, doesn't stop talking, and Robbie just way he approached this second half of the season, kicking goals, is just unreal. He's been helping us heaps, so yeah, it's good.
If we take a quick look at the fixtures for this weekend, in the other games, Narrandera host Gully, the Crows are at home to Turvey Park, and the Hoppers welcome Mango to Coolaman on Sunday. You did roll over Coolaman a couple of weeks ago in the wet. They've got Mangapla out there, and there'll be a few blokes you know from school footy in this game. Do you think Mango can get them out there?
Yeah, Mango should be right, I reckon. They've just got too much class at the moment. They're even coming off that loss over at Griffith, but I reckon they should be right. They've got a heap of class, good footballers. So I'll tip Mango on that one. They should be good.
Leighton got back on track with a win at Gully last weekend. Are the Crows the best team you've played this year?
Yeah, they were the best team over at Leighton. Yeah, they were real good, real strong, hard footballers. Yeah, so they're probably the hardest team we played so far. They were good, yeah.
And just on your own game, what have you worked on this year and what do you still want to improve?
Yeah, on my own game, so I'm a smaller midfielder than usual other boys. So I try to be working on holding me ground, holding me level to the ground, trying to take marks when I can. That's probably one of my other keys, and yeah, probably need to tackle a bit more. And use my left foot. That's probably where I need to work on a bit more. Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, mate. All the best at Griffith on Sunday and for the second half of the season.
Thank you. Cheers.